So this is not a teachable video, right? This is not a teachable video, but sometimes we just have to appreciate how the market moves. I mean, look at this trend. Just look at this trend. It's quite amazing. Huh? It's very confusing how the market can just lift you up within some couple of minutes, and at the same time how it can screw you over, right? It's very amazing. So yesterday, after the 714 method gave us a fail safe around this range right here, I mean, we got into the trade with a fair value gap, right? It was a 15 minutes fair value gap. Price was in a downtrend, so we were expecting an uptrend. We got into the trade around somewhere here, even though we know for sure that this range was a resistance zone and price could likely resist from that range and start pushing all the way back to our entry points, right? And yeah, that was exactly what happened. So when that happened, we have to get out of the trade, and we got into this trade after that, right? Now, the strategy that we use inside this trade, or the strategy that we use to get into this trade, I call it a short burst strategy. I know I haven't really talked about it that much on this channel, but I'll try my best and make a video on it so that you guys will start using it, right? I know a lot of you guys have already known it. It's just the name that makes it look complicated, but it's not really that complicated, right? So it's a very simple strategy. Now, we entered into this trade with a short burst strategy, and all we were actually waiting for or hoping for was price to kick out this double highs right here, which is an equal high, meaning there's a lot of liquidity above this range, and price will obviously like to tap in, right? But look at the trend that it gave us. So you have to already know that this trend has exceeded all our expectations. Trust me, it has exceeded everything. First TP and second TP are already gone. This was our first TP here, second TP here. We are still in two trades. We're still hoping for price to push all the way up. Now, at this point, we are just in the trade to see where it actually goes, right? But I've already told my students to get out of the trade if in any case we go to 33.05. So if we reach this 33.05, they are getting out of the trade. Now, it doesn't really matter if we are going to be in this trade right here all the way up to that 33.05. We don't really care about that, right? We can equally just get out of this trade right now. As you can see, we're having some series of rejection at the top right there, so you can see the price is trying its possible best to push through, but buyers are no longer in the market that much, right? So we just have to get out of this trade, find another entry. Yes, if we get out of this trade and price starts to push all the way up, fine with us, right? We can actually get into another trade from here all the way up to this range, or even price can push through this range right here and probably push all the way up to what 33.50, right? So there's a likelihood that will continue to push all the way up because tariffs are in. But yes, that's just it. I will see you guys in the next video, and thank you guys for watching.